the next big Irish family band, Crystal Swing. Before we chat to the guys, let's remind ourselves of a very impressive Hucklebuck.
If you don't know how to do it, then I'll twist it all around and then the sound of moving, I twist it all about. Wiggle like a snake, wobble like a duck. That's what you do when you do the Hucklebuck. La, 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 la,
That is better than any multivitamin pill you could ever get in your life. Welcome, Crystal Swing. We have Mary Burke, the mom. We have Dervla, and of course we have Derek, who you saw gyrating there on the Late Late Show. You're all very welcome.
We're delighted to be here, Maura, and thank you for having us.
You've had such an exciting time. We're going to look back a little, but I suppose, you know, the Late Late was great, wasn't it, Derek?
Oh, absolutely brilliant, and I suppose, you know, the exposure we're after getting from it, it's just something unbelievable, you know. And of course, even on YouTube alone, you know, the hits of Sword now again with the Hucklebuck and with He Drinks Tequila. It's just a roller coaster at the moment, you know. We've so many bookings coming in and we're just kept so busy. It's unbelievable, you know.
We were actually this morning, myself and my producer Aidan, we took a look at the YouTube site, and at that stage there was something like 352,000 hits on it.
Unbelievable.
And we just checked it there a few minutes ago, and there's now 356,000 hits on it.
Wow.
So it's just unbelievable.
Yes,
It's phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Let's take it back a little bit, Mary. How did this all start with yourself and the kids?
Well, as I've said on previous interviews, going back about 8 years ago, I formed a one-woman band, and it was very successful for me. You know, I got well known around Munster, and I kind of supposed to set the foundations for Derek and Dervla to come on board. And they joined me about 2.5 years ago, and you know, in that 2.5 years, they've grown immensely. And going back to about last August, we launched our second album, which we called The Best Years of Our Lives, amazingly enough. And this has been one of the best years of our lives. But
they were very musically as children as well. Like Dervla, you started very early. You were all into it as kids, weren't you?
Yeah.
Look at them, they're all cutie. Who's that?
That's myself.
Derek, look at you.
My first birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
my
with Santa
goodness.
Claus. Yes, yes.
Look at the two. You're all, So you were totally musical.
Well, very, very musical. I mean, my side of the family would be a very, very musical family, from my mother's side particularly, and I think they inherited that. Now, their father loves music as well, but I think the big music comes from my side.
From you. Your husband is the sound man. He's your sound
He's our sound engineer.
So he's the behind the scenes person.
He is, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you got together, you did the band, you did all that. And I have to know, first of all, of course, Crystal Swing, of course, we have to ask you where the name came from.
Well, actually, I thought up the name because I suppose I would always have been a fan of country music.
Okay.
And Crystal Gale, you know, being a fantastic
yes, I remember her, the big long hair.
Yes, that's right.
That's right. So I suppose I kind of took my inspiration from that, and the fact that we're a swingy, upbeat band, you know, that kind of, it was really just like the name.
Yeah, Crystal
and,
Swing, it's very catchy, isn't it?
Yeah, catchy.
It really is.
That's right.
And just looking here at your performance there, even your outfits, like it's totally flash, the white suit. It's really going back to the show band, isn't it,
Yeah,
Derek?
you just have to bring it back. You know, like, I suppose, being show band number and everything, do you know, like...
Image is very important, I think. You know, the singing is one aspect of it, but performance and presentation, you know, that's also important.
Okay, the guys, what age are you?
I'm 17.
You're 17.
Yeah,
Derek,
18.
you're 18.
18, yeah.
So you're both in school. Now, who's doing what?
That's right. I'm in 5th year in school, and Derek then is in
Leaving
Leaving
Cert.
Cert in the Leaving Cert.
Yes.
Is it hard for you right now with studies?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it is. You know, it is kind of hard trying to juggle everything, you know, with school and the music. But you know, at the end of the day, Maura, this is what we want to do, and the music is always going to be #1. So, you know, school is taking a little bit of a backseat.
It's fine for you because you have another year.
That's right, I have another year.
Do you not feel a bit of pressure right now, Derek?
Yeah, like, I suppose there is a lot of pressure. Like, even before, like, when we were on the Late Late Show now last Friday night, you know, the week before that I was trying to get my projects done inside in school, and then we've write-ups to have in, and you know, there was deadlines like for Friday, but of course I wasn't in school. I wasn't in school, like Wednesday was my last day, so you know, you were trying to rush to get everything done, and it makes it difficult, right? And we have to have a lot of things now done before Easter as well. And,
Under pressure.
you're just trying to do it always when you get a spare moment. So you never have a minute to spare. But again, music is what you're
It
trying
is
to
a
do,
little bit of a worry, all right, obviously, you know, with his exams so near. But I mean, this is an opportunity which we just can't miss out on. We're going to capitalise on it, like, and I mean, even if it means them doing their exams at a later stage, you know, like they're prepared to take the gamble on it and just go for this now, you know.
Oh, Ellen DeGeneres has a lot to do with your fame right now. A woman you probably never met. You may well meet her.
Yes, well, yeah. I mean, like she's huge, you know, in America.
She put you on her Twitter site. Is that right?
She did, yes, indeed, and we've had it from very good sources that she's 100% behind us. So.
And she saw you on this rural TV, or how did this happen? She saw you on some internet site.
Yeah, it was through YouTube. She's seen it.
Yeah,
that's right. The video from
Well,
YouTube.
initially we, you know, we wanted to get a bit of promotion for the band, so we went on a satellite television program, Rural TV, and Hugh O'Brien there is the producer, and we put our video up on Rural TV, and instantly we got a reaction through our website. You know, the hits began to increase, but. I think it was really when it went on YouTube that we realised something big was happening, and as I say,
Ellen is like the new Oprah in America. Like she's an amazing talk queen.
Yes.
So if she backs you, I think you're destined for great things.
Yes.
Now, Derek, I have to say I am most impressed with your moves.
With the moves, I know.
Are you a dancer? Did you do dance training?
No, never. I never done one's dance lesson all my life. You know, I suppose. You know, I grew up listening to that type of music, you know, I suppose, like, Dervla would have the really good country and Western
I loved
voice.
your voice, Dervla, great, but you've got the moves. You've got the voice, you've got the moves.
Yeah, that, you know, but, like, since I was a young fella, you know, I was, you know, I suppose, all my dancing moves started when I was a small young fella, dancing in front of the TV.
Yeah.
You know, you see your reflection back and you keep dancing.
I'm going to have to ask you to show us those few little moves. Just the Hucklebuck, just for anybody out there who missed or who is not online looking at your site.
No problem at all.
Just the leg movements, I feel, myself and Shayna, we feel the need to do this. If maybe a night out.
Well, I suppose like a lot of people can do the legs in and out, but it's the walking. You can do it as well.
Okay, go on, stand up there.
Okay,
and you can actually talk us through this.
This is where it catches.
Oh, I see. Oh my God! So, do that again.
Come on, Maura.
Come on, Maura.
This dress is going to be flying. What do I do?
Just in there. Very good.
Lovely knees. And they what?
Walk, that's right.
I'm in a really bad movie. I got to sit down.
But you know, what we do, Maura, is totally natural. Like we're a family band. I suppose that people are attracted to the simplicity, to the maybe the innocence of the whole thing. But we're, you know, we've never had any initial training. Any three of us, like it's kind of. It's
just all
natural.
natural. It's
natural.
Yeah. Final note to Mom. Tell me, what's the reaction at home been?
Oh my God, the reaction
really
at home has been absolutely tremendous. I mean, even the morning we were coming up for the Late Late Show, all the neighbours in Lisgould came out in force, and you know, a huge amount of people came out to wish us well. We went up to the local school where Derek and Dervla went to school,
and all the whole school were out. They were all lined up along the wall.
Big, huge banners.
It was fantastic.
That's right.
Amazing,
but in general, I mean, the whole of Middleton, East Cork, everywhere, like they're 100% behind us. You know.
What about the critics? There's always a critic.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I suppose when you put yourself out into the public eye, you're always going to have to accept that, you know. And but we don't mind.
That's the attitude.
Yeah, that's right. It's not.
You know what? If everyone is saying good things about you, you'd worry just as much as what I said.
Well, from what the reaction we've got, like from the public, and even down in Grafton Street, like we've been literally mobbed by people running up to us and looking for autographs and everything.
I predict the Ellen DeGeneres show, you dancing down the aisles with Ellen. That's Ellen, Barack Obama, and you guys dancing down the aisles together.
Barack Obama, no, is my target. He's my, you know, if I reach him now, I'm very happy. You know?
You may yet. Thanks very much, guys. Long may you run. It's only the beginning, and fair play. And it's great to have some uplifting music in these times that we live.
And could I just mention, Maura, that you know, we have a lot of people coming into the website and everything, and through our emails and everything, and we've a huge amount of people backlog to come back to get to. But but we have some very interesting things happening for us now at the moment.
Brilliant.
And a couple of those are the 14th and the 15th of May will be in concert in the Theatre Royal in Waterford, and also on the 16th of May we'll be in the Opera House as part of the showband show there. So they're just a couple of upcoming
And we have
events.
actually all this. Of course, all you have to do is take a look at our website for any information you need on Crystal Swing. And thank you so much, you guys, for coming in.
Thank you very much, Maura.
It's been an
Thanks very
absolute
much.
pleasure. Thank you.
You can get Maura on stage with you because she makes you look really good.
You're Nick Shana.